VBN, The Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, personality profiles about sports stars, professional wrestlers, and actors, actresses, and TV personalities, sports video blogs about the NBA, NHL, Major League Baseball, NFL and colleges, professional wrestling video blogs about storylines, angles, characters, tag teams, and pay-per-view results, and entertainment video blogs about radio stations, television stations, cable networks, movies, and TV series. A good collection of my work from 2014 to date is on Facebook, and I have my own YouTube channel. Just type in Rich Sarasota to check out my work. RVBN, Billerica, Massachusetts. Keep calm, everybody, and I'm a Julie Brennan guy. I'm back. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Thursday, December 8, 2016, around 8:12 in the evening in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's about 37 degrees out right now, going to go down in the 20s. Tomorrow is going to be in the upper 30s, but a cool front's going to come through, and Saturday's temperature's not going to be 32 degrees. It's going to be the first sub 32 degree day of the season. There'll be many more, and Sunday night into Monday could be the first plowable snowfall of the year. It's still 3 days away, so it's possible, but plan on shoveling snow. We are not going to get away from having snowless Decembers this time around. Our luck has just about run out. Just like plus your luck, when they go too much, they're bound to hit a whammy. Big bucks, stop at a whammy. Yes. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. The Chicago Cubs signed pitcher Koji Uehara to a 1-year contract pending a physical, and when and if the MBTA Green Line extension is ever built, they have renamed 2 station stops. The Washington Street stop has now been renamed East Somerville, and the Low Street stop has been renamed Magoon Square. I bet the Green Line extension's not going to happen. It's not going to be built. That's just my humble opinion. You'll probably see Julie Broughton, Molly Rosenblatt, Elizabeth Hart, Amy Sweezy, Linda Church, and Barbara Gibbs all as guests on my video blogs before the Green Line extension's built. And that's about it on the news from the RVBN Newswire. Be back in a flash with my third and final video blog subject of the night, which will be about the d.o.a, former faction in the WWE Disciples of Apocalypse. Bam! Smack! Bout! Boom! Pow! I'm back. My third and final video blog subject of the night is about the former wrestling faction, the d.o.a, Disciples of Apocalypse, which was around in the WWE from June of 1997 through the spring of 1999. It was kind of a biker gang type gimmick, and it was part of gang warfare. The d.o.a was comprised of Crush, who was the leader, and in his in his group was Chains, who was primetime Brian Lee, and also the fake Undertaker, and Skull and 8-Ball, who were the Bruise Brothers, Ronald and Donald Harris, Jacob and Eli Blue, the Grimm Twins. And this faction, Disciples of Apocalypse, started in June of 1997 when Crush was thrown out of the Nation of Domination. And one Raw in June of 1997, Crush forms his own faction with Chain, Skull, and 8-Ball. They ride motorcycles down to the lane and dress in biker clothes, and they feud with the Nation of Domination with Farouk, Ahmed Johnson, Kama Mustafa, and D.o.a Brown, and another faction, Los Bleakwas, which included Savio Vega, Miguel, Jesus, and Hector, or Juan, whatever they called that. And they had gang warfare. The d.o.a. feuded with the Nation of Domination and Los Bleakwas throughout the summer and fall of 1997. The d.o.a. was actually the face faction, and everybody was cheering for the d.o.a. And also the d.o.a. feuded with the Truth Commission, which included the Jackal, Recon, Sniper, and Kurrgan. And they had a match at Survivor Series 1997, which Kurrgan beat Crush. Crush and Kurrgan were supposed to have a one-on-one feud in the WWE in late 1997. But that did not happen because of the Montreal screw job. Crush was very mad that the WWE screwed Bret the Hitman Hart, and he decided to leave WWE to go to WCW. He was written out of the storylines when Kane chokeslammed him, and then Chains became the leader of the d.o.a. They still had Skull and 8-Ball, but they were basically kind of a 6-man unit. Chains was sometimes doing singles matches, while d.o.a. the other members of d.o.a. Skull and 8-Ball was focused on tag team. They still had a match with the Nation of Domination. They recruited Ahmed Johnson and Ken Shamrock to be partners with them in a 10-man tag with the Nation of Domination, which included The Rock and Mark Henry and Farouk and Kama Mustafa and D.o.a Brown. Eventually, Chains was let go by the WWE, and Skull and 8-Ball started a feud with the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, which was rebranded as LOD 2000 in June of 1998. Skull and 8-Ball recruited Precious Paul Ellering as a manager, and they beat up on the Legion of Doom 2000, and this d.o.a. feuded with some other teams, including the Headbangers and the Oddities. Eventually, the Skull and 8-Ball dumped Paul Ellering when they lost a lot of matches, and they basically became kind of a jobber tag team. In early 1999, Skull and 8-Ball was aligned themselves with too much Brian Christopher and Scott Taylor. Don't know when this angle was going to be heading down the road, but it was eventually going to probably have Skull and 8-Ball turn against Too Cool and turn face again. But in April of 1999, the WWE gave the pink slip to Skull and 8-Ball Future, endeavoring them, and they went to WCW to become Creative Control. Patrick and Gerarda, like a knockoff with the Stooges, which was Pat Patterson and Joe Briscoe. I kind of like the d.o.a. faction with the motorcycle gimmick with Crush and Chains and 8-Ball and Skull, but when Crush left, the d.o.a. was just another like middle of the road faction. And that's about it on the d.o.a. I will be back tomorrow, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus with 3 more video blogs coming for you. First video blog will be about my personal profile, which will be about the late great former professional wrestler Billy Red Lion. Second video blog of the day will be about my take on volunteering. And the third and final video blog of the night will be 2017 predictions, which tomorrow will be what I'm predicting is what's going to happen with the digital over-the-air networks. Keep calm, everybody. I'm Julie Button Guy. Molly Rose Blood, WCCO, Accent has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart, so stunning, she's the best. Amy Squeezy's awesome Amy. And the Church of the PIX Channel 11 is such a rocking cougar. Got the best legs in New York City. Bobby Gibbs of ABC 11. That's a sweet southern accent. Best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. Ren Claire of WHGH Channel 7 in Boston. Weekday morning meteorologist is so cute. She has the best legs in Boston. And Lisa Bell of News 6 is so cute, and she's got nice legs as well. And in the words of Dr. Thomas Sharkey, former principal of BMHS, this action will not be tolerated at BMHS. And in the meantime, in between time, that's another edition for the RVBN videos. Good night, everybody, and sweet